What's up, Reefers? Welcome to another episode. This is Alex Wilson, your host for Alex Pour Corals. And this is another episode of the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I got more ugly for you, a whole bunch of it. Let's check it out here. And first off here I got some Australian live rock. Australian live rock I put in here, and I got it from Unique Corals. It was $25 a pound, including the shipping and everything, so it's pretty good. So I got a couple $100 worth of Australian live rock right there. And so, it came in two big pieces. It has like some parietal mounds right there, and then the bigger piece to the back, that was like one big piece. And then the rest of it was like this kind of a posilopora rock, and so I chipped them, into the smaller pieces like that, so that's why I wanted the smaller pieces. It'll fit better into my into the aquarium over here and everything. So mainly for the display, maybe a few small pieces for the quarantine aquarium, but mainly for the main display, and just get them in there, here and there, just to seed and hopefully get the coralline algae and everything else going. So what I'm going to do is leave it in here for about, for the full 2.5 months. So, I just have to assume, like everything else, that velvet is in here. So I can't risk, my yellow tangs to having them get the velvet. So that's okay. They're going to hang out here for 2.5 months. And I just do a power head in here. You don't want a heater. And that's it. And just got to keep it topped off. And that's about it. Let's see. So, just a Tupperware container right here. And I put it right here because I just happen to have the light right here already sitting there, right? With the Kessel 160, so it's shining right over the rock right there, and right over the side over here, the mushrooms, like I'd wanted. So yeah, that should work. And get an update over here on what I did there is I put in a little bit bigger of a frag rack right there for shade. And I put the Revive there, that's just to keep it balanced up there so it stays up. And I put I was going to put a little piece of tape, probably some duct tape, but just temporarily I put a little bit of the black filter sponge there so I could move it around and shade where I want to shade. And so that might be an idea for putting the whole thing, just one cover of egg crate, and then on top of it, I could shade it around as I wanted to. But as of this, the idea was that I wanted to shade this, my orange rhodactis that was getting way too much light right there. So it's shaded really good, along with he's partially shading the toadstool. So keep an eye on the toadstool. Maybe it's getting a little too much light as well. But this should work for now until I'm ready to move things over to the main display in about 2.5 months. So let's see what else. So everything's doing okay except for the main goniopora there in the middles. I think it's disintegrating, it's not opening. And same thing with the octospawn there, still opening less and less at this point. So keep an eye on those. Check out this side. Mushrooms are doing good. Everything's doing good on this side. And check out the main display. So yellow tangs. Seeing less brown growth, but still lots of brown. So Same thing, it's using up a lot of phosphates, so I'm dosing it back. Trying to dose it up. And have the flow on, so everything's pretty normal. Goniopora is closed. Yeah, so anyway, there it is. Just another quick update, and I was certainly happy to get my hands on some fresh Australian live rock, and that well, they had limited quantities of it, so you know it's good to get it in there. And of course, it's uncured live rock rice, so it's pretty fresh and had a strong smell to it, and some algae and some plants on it. So you know that you gotta cure it for a couple weeks anyway. But you know, I'm gonna go ahead and give it the full 2.5 months for the velvet and everything. So anyway, that's it, guys. Quick update, and happy reefing. Bye.